Hello everybody, my name is Kumete, and if you're seeing this video, it's solely based on my reflection on the teaching practices. Oh, I haven't done my teaching practices FYI, but this video is only for the lesson plan I made in question 2 for the module called Computer Integration CIC2601. If you do know it, you do know it. Please do not watch this video if it doesn't concern you. It's only for school purposes. So I'll be talking about my reflection, obviously, how I taught, what I taught, and how did I come about this lesson plan. The first thing, I created my questions using the Bloom's taxonomy as instructed by my lecturer, and I made sure that each and every question is or does follow the instructions that were given to me. So the first question was solely based on level 1 questions, which is solely based on remembering according to Bloom's taxonomy. So the questions consisted of let me try to remember. Multiple choice questions, true or false questions, and filling the missing words questions, those kind of questions. So my topic was weathering. The class or the grade that I was teaching was grade 9, and for example, the first question was which one of the following is not the type of weathering, because we have 4 types of weathering, which is biological, chemical, mechanical. Mechanical is also known as physical. And then for the last one, I think, or the option that was not part of the question, the incorrect question, it was oxidation, which falls under chemical. So it wasn't solely based the type of weathering that we had. Okay, question 2 under the activity that I did consisted of 3 questions for 3 levels only, obviously. The second question was all about question and answer. Learners were required to apply their understanding and knowledge. So the type of questions that they had was define what is weathering, differentiate between mechanical weathering and biological weathering, those kinds of questions, just to measure their understanding and how well do they understand the work that is given to them. And just so you know, I did this lesson plan this year, but I taught this lesson last year when I was still doing my second year, and with the help of my mentor teacher, he was able to help me with everything when designing this lesson, because in my portfolio last year I was required to to do a lesson alone with nobody's help, but he guided me. The ICT tool that was used was mostly the smartboard, because for the other activities or the notes that he had in his laptop, and a laptop was used, we had different diagrams, and those diagrams you couldn't draw them into the book, so the learners were able to identify looking at the board, meaning in their books they were supposed to write, this is what I see, A, B, this is where I write the answer. In process A, this is what is happening, it's weathering. Process B, it's erosion. In process D or whatsoever, it's deposition, over and over again. And then my last question was all about evaluation, explaining, analyzing. It was mostly paragraph questions, which I came up with the questions, obviously. And then the first question was explain the impacts in a paragraph, explain the impacts that human activities have on weathering. So my learners were supposed to write a paragraph of approximately 8 lines explaining all of that. And then lastly, I was also instructed to an activity for each phase of the lesson, which were introduction, and I said by using YouTube videos to explain and show an example of what weathering is and how it takes place. I think using YouTube, like I am, because I'm going to post this on YouTube, it's going to help everybody. I think it's one of the social media what? I don't have the word for it, but it's very big, a platform, you say. So my learners will be able to just go there if they do not understand, get further information, even not from me, maybe from another teacher that does content on YouTube. And another thing was development. I will also have different diagrams displayed. I have already explained that in my and then the other one was consolidation. It was after every activity I will make sure that my learners and I write corrections, mark, in order to see this is already done. I do not know why I'm making it present tense. It's done. I am done with it. I have done it already. And my learners, I make sure that every time, because we didn't have much time, you know, the periods went very quickly. So after each and every lesson, I make sure to have an activity. In that activity, I make sure that they write, and then we mark. If I do not mark personally, let them exchange books. We mark that activity very quickly, move forward, explain the other one, do like that over and over again for a better understanding. And hopefully I've done well. I don't know, but I'm always up to be taught to do better. And thank you. I do not know how I did. Hopefully I did good.